Okay, for this demonstration and show you how I'm going to do this, I'm going to use the Love You More Than dies. This happens to go with a cute little stamp set called Nothing's Better Than. I've set that aside and I've got my foam adhesive sheet and a piece of cardstock. Now I cut this so that it'll fit right on top and cover the complete piece of foam. But if you prefer, you can take the die you choose and just cut a section out so that you don't have to add cardstock to the whole sheet. But since I'm doing a multiple group of projects, I want the full sheet done this time. I'm going to take the adhesive layer protective strip off, and you want to be careful because it is sticky, and the more you touch it, the more you'll take away that adhesive. I'm going to line this up with the front, and I'm going to lay it down, and I am going to burnish that so that it's nice and secure on my foam sheet. Now at this point you can cut this excess foam off so that it is not going to stick to your cutting plates of your die cut machine and make a mess. So let me do that with my scissors. And they are sticky, like I said, so you'll want to remove the excess so that you don't get that in the way of seeing what you're doing. So now that I have that done, I'm ready to place my die and my layered piece of cardstock. Now because I want to see where this is going to cut, I am going to actually place my die upside down on my cutting plate and then the cardstock and run that through the machine. So let me show you what that looks like when I'm finished cutting. Now I hope you can see this. I did this so that I could see it actually cutting through the foam. And you'll want to run it through your machine a couple of times to make sure this cuts, which is why it's nice to have that facing up at you. At this point I can pull this out. Now it's quite possible the foam will come off the protective backing, so in that case you'll want to use it right away on your project. And if you'd like, you can simply set this in place and then pull off the die, or you can pull it out of the die now and put it on your project, whichever you prefer to do. So there you go. I've got my foam adhesive sheet cut for my project as desired. Now if you're not ready to use this yet, take your protective backing here and you can place your die on it since the adhesive is exposed, and you can take this off. There you go, and you've got that ready to work on your next project. I hope you'll give these a try. They're a lot of fun and they can be used with all kinds of dies. If you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. Thanks for joining me.